This is her. We got a couple of Dobyns rods loaded up. We're gonna bring the Yellow Tech stick in the event that we throw the GoPro on that. But a couple days ago, we showed you the old rig. Now we're gonna go take a maiden voyage. I've rewired the live well, rewired the trolling motor, new water pump, impeller, full service on the 15 here. I'm excited to get out there. I really am. Pretty freaking stoked to get on this thing. I'm curious how it's going to run with the 15. I'm also curious how it's going to be with one person my size in it. You know, when I was little, the little 9.9 would scoot on here, but I do remember it always took a while to get on planes. So we're going to do a little bit of that, playing around with prop angles. Obviously this thing's got manual tilt, so we're going to bring some tools in case this thing needs to be adjusted as far as fishing solo. I do a lot of solo trips, so I want this thing to be comfortable by myself, but I also need to get some of my bigger friends we'd be duck hunting with and get them on here to see how this thing rides out with 300 pounds of pure men in it. Without further ado, man, let's hit the lake, do a little running and gunning. I'm going to be hitting the first lake I ever won a tournament out of in this boat. Johns Lake, Claremont, Florida. Alrighty, we are floating. Thanks to GoPro's fine equipment, this thing took like 10 minutes to get going. But we're running. I also had a minor issue at the ramp starting this thing. But we're peeing good, we're running good. So we're gonna go live. First time coming up on plane. Better not blink, you might miss us. We're a little too low. I don't know how good you can hear, but well, first little run, but it's quiet. Damn, 4-stroke's quiet. I need to adjust it down one pin too, as far as the trim's concerned. Minor difficulties. Heck yeah, dude. Not gonna lie, it is gonna run kind of slow with me, and I gotta find a way to counterweight it. I might put the trolling motor battery up front and I might build a little compartment up there. I gotta redo the wood and some stuff up there, so I might redo that. That'll put a little bit more weight in the front. Cool, I'm glad that works. Let's go to the first spot and try the old trolling motor out. I got some questions about it too. Jackmaster by G-Crack. Alright, so whoever had this thing last had it kind of set up weird. Dude, it freaking moves this boat. This is only on speed 3. It is only a 12 volt. Dude, how freaking cool. If y'all should y'all should see me smiling. I'm like a 12-year-old in this thing. Glad all my braids gone. Grass flat spots I want to check back here. Maybe get a bite or two, and then I really came out here to really run that 15. It just needs some attention, man. It just needs rounds. It ain't been ran in 3.5, 4 years. This thing has been in a garage since pre-COVID. So the guy bought it from the 2 twins that I sold the boat to back in I sold this. Selling this allowed me to go buy my first bass boat. Bought a little Nitro. Like 2011, 2012, I sold this boat. Give you a little, maybe I'll live vicariously through me. Let's get up on plane, do another run, and we're off. I'm telling you, what the hell? Don't do that. First one in the new boat, dude. Chill. problem throwing a jerkbait out here is it gets smoked by all the eelgrass and everything on out. Head over here. Don't do what that guy did right there if you're gonna ride out in a public boat. Sees me hit into him, but look at that old fatty. We don't even care about these pleasure boaters messing up our day. Good jerkbait fish. Took drag when he ate. Yeah, it just hooked him with it. Hooked him in the side. That is a classic example of a pre-summer schooling bass where they just come up and hit it just to hit it. Because it's something shiny and it's there. Ooh, there we go, baby. I thought he was bigger. Oh, that's why. One of these nasty things. That would be an old chain pickerel. They suck. They're good as dead on my boat, so. Oh man. Another one of these nasty things. Not go anywhere where I wanted it to. Dude, the old John's got just a ton of freaking walking room. Let's take a step up here. I don't know if that's a beast or what's going on here. I think it's just caught in grass. There's no way there's a fish this big on it hasn't pulled back. Oh, it's gotta be grass. Gotta be, yeah, definitely. Yep. Ain't a bad one. Not what we're after. Swipers, you know what I mean? This is the majority of what your schooling fish are. Some big ones in the mix. That's what we're going for. So that one hit, I'm talking right before that eelgrass starts. See, now they're off to the right. They're in the middle of that horseshoe I was talking about. Now this isn't anything crazy. This isn't something I like found. It was kind of a community spot, but there is kind of a pattern too, dude. I mean, the schoolers in this lake are not what a lot of people are patterned to or used to or whatever. I mean, they are picky about where they're eating, how they're eating, and what they're eating. This is again, this is 705 Fury. Oh, the Corrado K. 12-pound fluoro clear. I don't normally use fluoro clear, but get what you can get sometimes. Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Bass on Your Channel today, man. We're gonna dig into this live well. And the only reason I kept fish, I'm not transporting them, man. I was just seeing if the well worked. That was about the only reason I kept those 2 fish, really just an experiment. I'm not going anywhere with them, I'll leave them right here, but fish are gonna school up at the bow, of course. Look at that Instagram live and while we're at it. So we're gonna release these old boys. Like I said, no harm, no foul. Couple 3 little meat heads. Just want to check out wiring job on the live well. Worked great, bubbler works great, so I'm stoked that that's a tool I'll be able to use. Definitely want to get in some John boat tournaments, so that's sweet. Alrighty, y'all, man, I appreciate you tuning in for another episode. This is pretty stinking cool. Just to be out here on the boat, man. Where it all started was this lake, this and the Butler Chain. Growing up in Central Florida, man, and being on a boat, having the chance to be able to be on the water and be around such prime real estate for bass fishing, man, was really a cool blessing growing up. Cool to get on it, but I don't really know what the future holds for the boat. I'm just being dead honest. I want to turn it into a little camo slash fishing rig, but at the same time, potentially make somebody a pretty cool boat, man. And I have a blast with it, I really do. It's a fun little boat to get out on. So much room for a John boat. I mean, you can fish 3 people easy in this thing, but just the room in here for a 15-footer is pretty cool. Hope y'all hit that thumbs up, hope you hit that subscribe, and stick around to the Bass on Your Channel for more awesome fishing content. Until the next one, get out there, be safe, catch PB. Of course, as always, follow the Instagram page, Bass on Your Fishing. Any questions, comments, concern, throw them below, DM the page. Until next time, see ya.